Our academic dean, Woody Burt, stepped on the court again. That's the second time he's done that tonight. We love you, Woody, but get off the courts. Just a little joke. We really do love Woodrow Burt. He's come back now to Hannibal LaGrange after a stint away from here, and we really appreciate the job he does, Vince.
Well, Columbia's in that man-to-man. A little too aggressive by number 10, Thomas Roberts.
All right, the foul on number 10, Thomas Roberts. That's his first. And that's 5 team fouls on the Columbia Cougars. All right, here comes Clifton Yancey, gets it over to Don. Don making the move, puts it up. No good. Rebound by number 32, Vince Rice. Here comes Thomas Roberts, gets it inside to Brayman. No good. Ball controlled by the Hannibal LaGrange Trojans.
The Cougars got that press. We could find a way to break the press pretty easily, maybe get a few layups. We can open up a big cushion again.
Don puts it up, it's no good. Rebound by number 12, Coy Bryant. Well, at least Coy gets control of it. Number 10, Roberts. Says, let's call a play. Looks like they're stepping it up a little bit, trying to move a little bit more on offense. Oh, it looks like an offensive foul. No, 3 seconds in the lane. What is it, the 5th time 3 seconds has been called tonight?
That's 5, 3 on us, 2 on them.
This is unbelievable. I cannot believe how many 3-second calls there are.
I don't think I've seen 5 all year.
Here comes Don. The bucket counts and the foul on the Columbia Cougars. Let's see who the foul's on. On number 12, Coy Bryant. That's 3 on Coy.
I've got Coy down for 4.
Let's see, will they change it? I think it is 4 on Coy, but Jerry Thomason has him for 3. We'll go with 3 and see what happens, Vince. All right, Coy Bryant does have it. All right, here comes Thomas Roberts, gets it back over to Bryant. Number 32, Vince Rice puts it up and in. Rice looking a little more impressive as the half wears on.
Well, I do have Coy for 4, but actually he does have 3. The one I've got down is a technical foul.
All right, here come the Cougars now. Coy Bryant has it once again. Number 5, Brayman puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound by Moore. Decides to slow it down. Gets it over to Yancey. Yancey fakes his man out and gets over to Spencer. Here comes Cliff again. Drives the lane, puts it up. No good, gets his own rebound, and it's taken now by the Cougars. Number 10, Thomas Roberts walks. (77-76). Hannibal LaGrange leads by 1 point, 10:25 remaining in the second half.
Lon Tim's coming into the game. I haven't seen much action out of him this half after a big 21-point first half. Also coming in is Phil Hamming for Mike Moore.
All right, here comes Cliff Yancey for the Trojans. He has it over on the right wing. Gets it over to Spencer. Nice little spin move, puts it up and in. Don makes it 79-76.
Don hits the 20-point plateau once more.
The scoring machine, Don Spencer for hire. All right, the Coy man has it. Shot put up, no good. Rebound Brayman puts it up and he's fouled. It counts. Kyle Brayman, how many is that for him, Vince?
That's the 10th or the 13th point for Brayman off the bench, and that's the 3rd foul for Don Spencer.
Don's going to have to watch it. Raymond can tie it up with the basket here. He puts up the free throw. And it's no good. Rebound by number 30, and he misses it. Looked like a foul on Hamming, but it wasn't called. Here comes Vern Trabue, puts it up from about 5 feet, and it's good. 9:32 now remaining. Number 30, Conway, gets it over to Brayman.
Oh, beautiful pass.
No good on the shot by the Coy man. Foul is called on Hamming. Let's see if the bucket counts. Yes, the basket counts.
That's 13 on Tony Conway, and he scored 10 this half.
Tie the ball game up now with a free throw. Here's the shot. It's good. We're all tied at 81. Vince, once again, it seems like the Trojans really have the more skilled team.
I believe we have the more skilled team. I believe we're going to win this game. We just need to be a little more patient on offense and take advantage when we get a fast break.
Foul called on number 20, Verlon Timms.
Number 2 on Timms.
Timms hasn't been the factor he was in the first half, Vince.
Well, he threw a few buckets in right there at the beginning, the first couple of minutes of the half, but he's been completely silent since then. He had a stint on the bench, but even when he's been in there, he's been kind of a ghost on the floor.
All right, number 24, Steve Evans, getting set to check in for the Cougars. He checks in for Brayman. There's a little discrepancy. Illegal substitution. They're going to make 5 Brayman come back in. Coach Buffington on the ball right there, Vince.
Yes, he is on the ball. Rick Guy also on the ball. Both got up and screamed before anything could be done.
Here comes the first free throw by Spencer. It's good. Now the substitution will take place. I'm surprised they're taking Brayman out.
Well, Brayman's only got 3 fouls. They're bringing in Steve Evans. He hasn't seen any action in this game.
Brayman's really been aggressive on the boards for the Columbia Cougars. Well, we'll see what happens. Here comes Don with the second free throw. It's good. Boy, I'm trying to keep my hair out of my eyes. Bryant.
The Trojans have switched to that zone again. They had so much success with in the first half.
Forcing the outside shot, which is no good. Another shot taken, but the rebound controlled by Vern Trabue. Gets it over to Cliff. Cliff for 3. No good. Rebound, Bryant. Oh, number 30 knocks Phil Hamming down, but no foul called. Stolen away now. The Trojans have it. Don makes a move, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound, Vern. He puts it up and in.
Vern's a real garbage player under there. He picks up a lot of the rebounds that are there and just lays them back in.
All right. Ball stolen away by number 42, Vern Trabue.
Oh.
Looked like that ball might have been tipped.
I sure thought it was tipped.
Vern's
seemed to have grabbed the momentum once more.
Vern's done a good job here in the last few minutes, playing really aggressive. Timms misses a shot. Don Spencer has the rebound over to Clifton Yancey. Gets it over to Vern Trabue. Trabue makes a move, puts it up. No good. Rebound controlled by Timms. Vince Rice gets it over to number 30, Conway. Coy Bryant now has it. Going to call a play. Let's see what happens.
Cougars are really having a fit with that zone.
Oh, touch foul called on Phil Hamming.
That's number 4 on Phil. He looks tired. I've seen him with his hands on his hip. Buff's going to leave him in, looks like. Number 42, Trabue, comes to the bench for number 20, Marcus Johnson.
I guess Buff thought that that foul was a good call, giving Phil a little talk there. From here, it looked like more like a touch foul, Vince.
Well, of course, we're not the refs. We're not as close to the action.
Free throw put up and in by number 32. That's Vince Rice.
Number 30, Roy Terry's going to come in. And he's coming in for Phil Hamming.
Going to sit Phil down for a few minutes, maybe bring him back for the last couple.
Roy Terry had 9 points in the first half. I've got him down unofficially for 9. His 32, Vince Rice, puts in the second. If we can have a big spurt out of Roy here, maybe we can increase the lead.
All right, here come the Trojans. Clifton Yancey over to Marcus Johnson. Over to Roy Terry. Gets it inside to Nick Branham. Puts it up and in. Nice play. That's what we needed right there, Vince.
Exactly what we needed. We break that press, we get someone underneath, we can shoot an easy layup.
Shot for 3 points, put up and in by Tony Conway. 87-86, 6:48 remaining in the second half. All right, let's see if the Trojans can get something going. Oh, Don is hacked. Number 24, Steve Evans, gets the foul.
And now we see why Steve Evans come into the game. He got his foul, now he's coming out for number 44, Jeff Locke, who's carrying 4 on his shoulders. Tell you what, I'd like to see the Trojans stay in that zone defense. I'm really high on the zone defense against the Cougars. They've got to bomb from the outside with it because there's virtually nothing open inside. I'd rather see the shot from 20 feet than I would from 2 feet.
All right, Don puts the first one up and in. Here he comes again. Let's see what he can do. Don puts it up, and it's in. 89-86.
I got Don unofficially down for 24. He's hit his average with 6:34 left to go in the game.
All right, here come the Columbia Cougars once again. Here's Verlon Timms. Puts it up. No good. That was a forced shot. All right, here comes Clifton Yancey. Cliff gets it back over to Don. Nice play. Nick has it now. Branham decides to take it back out. Gets it over to Cliff. Cliff calls a play for the Trojans. Gets it inside to Don. Don looks like he was fouled, but no call. Roy Terry puts it up. It's good. Nothing but net. Roy Terry makes it 91-86, now with 5:53 left in the second half.
That's 11 for Rainbow Roy Terry.
All right, let's see if Jeff Locke will drive the lane. He tries, but he can't. Inside, here's Timms. It's good, and it's a foul.
Call it on Spencer.
So how many is that on Don?
That's 4 on Don. He got him all right.
4 on Don, 4 on Phil. Columbia can pull within 2 with a bucket here.
Well, Coach doesn't appear to be making a move to get Don out of there.
Well, I think he's wise to leave him in. Here comes Clifton. Almost a little mental error there by the Trojans. Here comes Don. He's fouled. Number 20, Verlon Timms.
That's 3 on Timms. The Trojans are still basically a young team, only 1 senior and a few juniors, so they're going to make a lot of mistakes. But I've got to admire them. They could easily be down here. They had a lapse, but they stuck with it. The defense has been good over the last 5-6 minutes.
All right, let's see what Don can do here. He puts the first one up, and it's in.
It's the 9th free throw that Don's hit tonight. He's hot from the line.
Here comes the second one. It's good. Mike Moore coming into the ballgame for the Trojans. Buff decides to sit Spencer down.
I'll sit him down, see if we can hold the lead for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, bring him back in. Then we'll have him down for the wire. This game can very easily go down to the wire. I think it's a smart move by Buff.
All right, Timms has it. Looks like he's going to try to take control. Rebound by 30. Tony Conway, he's fouled. Going to get 2 shots. Foul called on number 54, Mike Moore. That's 3 on Moore.
Well, they could have called that on Moore or Terry. Either one of them, they're both all over him. This coach is going to talk to Cliff for a minute.
Little equipment adjustment for Clifton Yancey. They decide to put Don back in.
Buff may have just sat Don down, told him to calm down. Don't be too aggressive, don't get your 5th, just play your normal basketball game.
This might be to try to buy a little time to get Cliff's bandages back in order, that substitution.
Well, yeah. You know, Cliff's went a whole year without knee surgery. That's something to be proud of.
All right. Looks like he's got it all taped up. Did they charge the Trojans with a timeout there?
I don't know.
Let's see what happens. Number 30, Tony Conway, misses the first one.
Our cameraman, Scott Lundy, who's also an expert basketball commentator, says they did not charge the Trojans with the timeout. Thanks a lot, Scott.
All right, 93-90 now with 5:07 left in the ball game. Here comes Cliff. Here it comes. Little foul called on number 12, Nick Branham.
That's 4 on Nick. We now have Nick and Don both with 4 with 5 minutes left in this ball game.
I hear Cliff Yancey yell east side when he passed it off to Roy Terry to try to make that east side connection basket.
I think he yelled T for Terry.
Okay. Could have easily been an east side connection though. Here comes the free throw attempt now by number 30, Tony Conway. See any relation to Tim Conway?
Yes, Bill. It's his son.
He puts the second one up. And in. Timeout called. 93-92. Trojans still have that slim 1-point lead with 4:57 left.
Well, Conway's put 13 in this half. We need to slow Conway down. We've done a good job shutting up Timms. Now if we can get Conway slowed down with these last 5 minutes, cut down their scoring power.
Scott focusing in on one of our cheerleaders. It looks like Pam McKittrick there. Cheerleader Spotlight brought to you by Chevrolet. Chevy, the heartbeat of America. Pam McKittrick, freshman here at HLG.
Does she drive a Chevy?
You know it. And all the cheerleaders receive free Chevrolet cars each year. Brand new ones, Vince.
Courtesy of Larry Sullivan. Excuse me.
All right, Don Spencer to bring it in for the Trojans.
Looks like Columbia is going to be content to sit back in a man.
All right, now we're going to get it back into play here. Here comes Marcus Johnson. Gets it over to Vern Trabue. Vern gets it over to Cliff. We need to set up something here. We need this bucket. It's getting down to crunch time. 3 seconds in the lane call. Once again, and there goes the towel.
Towel. Scott Lundy, can we have a shot of the towel?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It kind of goes well with the little mat there, Vince.
I can understand Buff's frustration. That's, I believe, the 4-3 called on the Trojans in this game.
All right, Jeff Locke acting like a guard.
That is acting.
Oh, it's rimmed in and out, and Spencer gets the rebound now with 4:10 and counting remaining in the second half.
Well, I'd like to see a set of pick and maybe get Cliff open for a three-point shot.
All right, here comes Cliff, gets it over to Nick Branham. Don has it now, gets it inside to Marcus, back over to Don, puts it up and in. Don Spencer for hire.
Spencer with 28, 17 in this half for Don.
The Coy man, Coy Bryant, gets it into Locke. Locke puts it up and in. Looked like maybe a walk or a little charging there on Locke.
I certainly thought that was a walk, but the ref didn't call it that way.
Brayman getting set to come back in for the Cougars. Ball turned over.
We've had two nail-biters right in a row against Mobap and against Westminster. This one could be the same way.
Trojan basketball, you gotta love it. Here comes Jeff Locke. Columbia can take the lead here with a basket. Jeff drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for and get caught by number 32, Clifton Yancey. I guess I shouldn't say and got, huh, Vince?
And grabbed by Clifton Yancey.
All right. Mrs. Brown would shoot me for that English. I had her 2 semesters. She didn't teach me that way, Vince.
Beautiful move by Vern Tribune.
All right, 97-94. 2:36 remaining. Crunch time now. Let's see what happens. It's stolen away by Cliff Yancey. He brings it down the floor. Nice pass to Spencer, who puts it up and in.
Beautiful. That's 30 for Don.
Fans are getting excited.
Trojans definitely have the momentum.
2:15 now remaining in the ball game. Shot put up. Terrible shot. Trojans get the rebound. Here comes Byrne over to Nick. Nick gets it over to Tribune, but no, he walked.
Too many passes there. Nick should have put the ball up, possibly drawn a foul.
2:05 now remaining. 99-94. Trojans up. They're going to eclipse the 100 mark, Vince.
Yes, they are. They switched back to a man-to-man, speeding this game up a little bit.
All right, here comes number 5, Brayman. It looked like he walked, but it wasn't called. Tough man-to-man defense. Timms puts up a shot. It's good. He put up a prayer, and it was answered.
That's a pretty shot by Timms, a prayer or not. Counts for 2.
1:34 remaining. Trojans up by 3. 99-96. Timeout called by 32, Clifton Yancey. 1:29 remaining.
Well, I think the Trojans are going to win this game, like I said. Looks like it's going to come down to the wire. If they can go past that 5-point cushion, which they're always within 5-1 to 5-1 to 3-5, things like that. If they can get maybe a 6-7 point cushion, maybe the Columbia Cougars would fall apart, get a little lazy on defense, and the Trojans could get some easy garbage baskets down the stretch.
Scott, if you would focus in on Darren Buswell, our Trojan mascot, just for a second. Darren has done a great job for the past 2 years as the Trojan mascot. A lot of people think that he got his makeup from Gene Simmons of KISS, but I was told that that's not the case. I was told that he went to clowning school for a few years to just get that perfect touch on his face for being a Trojan mascot. Scott Lundy, our director, said that he went to the Tammy Faye School of Makeup.
That's ridiculous.
Well, whatever the case, we'll get the inside scoop and let you know. Now back to action. 1:29 remaining. Cliff calls a play. Let's see if Columbia will try to foul.
I don't think there's any need to try to foul. They're going to get the ball back with 20 left on the shot clock. Oh!
A carry's called on number 42, Vern Trevue. Columbia can pull within one, and if they hit a three-point shot, they can tie the ball game.
That's one of those mistakes you'll have from a young player turning the ball over.
All right, Coy Bryant gets it over to Locke. Let's see if Locke tries to take it in. He does it, and he has it stolen away. It was a terrible pass by Jeff Locke. That's a freshman mistake made by the senior Locke.
Now I believe you've got to foul. The Trojans are going to work for one shot. I believe now's the time to foul.
They're going to have to foul. And the foul's called on number 12, Coy Bryant.
That's number 4 on Harry Coy Bryant.
Looks like it's going to be 15 and 13 for the Trojans.
Looks like it's going to be 15 and 13. It's kind of a sad day, though. It's Cliff's last day playing in the Trojan Coliseum. He's given us 4 years of hard-played, hard-fought-for basketball.
I believe that Cliff is the only senior on the ball club.
Yes, he is. Oh!
Foul shot missed. This ball game's not over yet. Ball inside of Jeff Locke. He puts it up. Rebound by number 30. By number 30, Tony Conway. They tried to get a timeout, but it's not called. Here comes 22 Spencer. Gets it over to Yancey. 24 seconds remaining. Cliff dribbles it around. They've got to foul him. Spencer has it now, and he's fouled. Foul called on number 30. That's Tony Conway.
I believe they fouled the wrong man there. Don's hit 10 of 11, I believe, from the line tonight.
It was getting desperate, but they had to foul somebody, and they ended up fouling Spencer.
Well, it was either Cliff or Don. I guess they had their choice.
This is a big free throw. He puts it up. It's good.
31 for Don Spencer.
Timeout called. 18 seconds left. 198. One last look at the Hannibal LaGrange cheerleaders.
Had a relatively quiet crowd thus far, but over the last couple of minutes, they've really gotten into the game.
At this point, I need to tell you that this program is a production of Hannibal LaGrange College. Any rebroadcast or use of this program without written permission of Hannibal LaGrange College is strictly prohibited.
Also at this time, we need to give a few credits to where credit is due. Our executive producer of KHLG TV, Bill Wilson. Our executive director / cameraman, Scott King Kong Lundy. Our technical direction, Mark Pegler. Your announcers are Bill Allen and Vince Opper.
Vince, I want to tell you, it's been great working with you this year. I hope we can do it again some other time.
Well, Bill, I believe this will be our last game that we ever do together. Being it is our first on TV, I believe this is a momentous occasion. Don Buffington, take this tape, cherish it for the rest of your life. It will be worth a lot of money one day when I am a very popular evangelist.
Vince, you said it all right there. Don Spencer puts up the free throw, and it's good. Coach Buffington calls a timeout. Let's set the stage for you. 18 seconds left in the ball game. 3-point lead. They're going to have to go to the three-point shot. You think they'll try to get it to Timms?
I believe they're going to get it to Conway. Conway sunk 3, and he may have missed 1 or 2, but he looks pretty deadly from beyond the line.
I think you got to look for Conway, and you got to look for Timms, and then if they can't get a shot to one of those guys, then anybody might take a shot because there's only 18 seconds left. 101 to 98.
Well, we can't foul. That's the one thing we can't do. Even if they make a shot, do not foul.
All right, it's time to get back to action. The buzzer sounds. Kind of a sad day. John Shelton, his last game on the 45-second clock.
Is that a tear I see in John's eye?
I think it is.
Baby.
That's right, John. We love you, baby.
It's crunch time.
Trojan basketball, you gotta love it. Who needs Division I? Who needs NCAA? We've got NAIA. 11 seconds. 10, 9. A shot taken by Brayman, no good. Rebound, no good. Another shot put up. It's up and in. 101, 100. 3 seconds left. Well, what they got to do, Vince, is either try to steal the inbounds pass or immediately foul the person. The Trojans will have to miss the shot, and they'll have to try to come back and put it in with 3 seconds left. Can they do it?
Yes, I can. I'm wondering if Buff's going to get maybe a taller team in there so he can make sure he gets the ball in bounds. Or maybe he's going to rely upon the quickness to get the ball in bounds. Whichever way, we can't afford a steal. We can afford a foul. We can afford maybe the ball being knocked out, but we cannot afford to steal with the player's momentum going straight towards his own basket.
Brayman was hurt on that last play. He's coming out. Well, we got one more look at the cheerleaders than we thought we were going to get, Vince.
Well, the cheerleaders have done a superb job this year. The basketball team's done a superb job. On a serious note, they've went through a lot of adversity this year, but they've surfaced with it pretty well. A credit to Don Buffington's coaching skills.
You put some of the players that were on the team first semester, combine them with some of the players here.
Well,
you might have had a 20-win season.
Maybe. I don't think it was out of reach. I'm really proud of a Mike Moore, Matt Elledge. They've really come in, walk-ons, not on scholarship, and they've done a superb job. I've seen Matt play in a few games where he got a lot more playing time than he did tonight and done an excellent job. For a little guy, he even rebounds. Mike Moore's contributed a lot tonight. It's players like that that make me proud to be a Trojan.
Well, I'm proud to be a Trojan too, Vince, and I'll tell you one of the proudest moments for me this year was when 7 stout-hearted Trojan basketball players went up against all odds to Culver Stockton, beat the Wildcats on their home floor. Wasn't a big crowd there for the Trojans. It was during the break. They came away with a victory. That was one of, I just have to say that's my proudest moment this year for Trojan basketball. What is your proudest moment?
Maybe last Tuesday night when we beat Westminster. This team has a lot of character, and I think they have enough character to work off these 3 seconds.
All right, let's see what happens. Don gets it into Cliff. A foul's called. Only 1 second off the clock. Now everybody just needs to stand back. Let's see what happens. They're going to leave Marcus and Nick in the backcourt. They're going to go ahead and keep Vernon Don. I don't think they should do that. I think everybody should be back, Vince.
Well, you don't even want a prayer thrown up at this point, because a prayer that's answered is the ball game. So I believe if he makes a shot, if he misses a shot, they're going to immediately go to a man and do everything to make it to where he cannot get a shot off.
You got to be careful not to foul, though. Here's the shot. It's good. You know, really, it might be better if he does make this free throw. That gives him time to set up something.
Yeah, I really wouldn't mind him seeing a ball miss, because it's going to take time to get a rebound. With the low ceiling here, it's almost impossible to throw it from court's length and answer a prayer like that. I'd like to see him miss it here. Work off those 2 seconds.
Let's see what he can do. It's good. All right. Locke gets it in. He's going to have a chance. It's up. No good. Trojans win. Trojans win. 103-100. 15-13 record for the Trojans. Exciting ball game tonight, Vince.
Very exciting ball game. I said the Trojans were going to win. I knew the Trojans were going to win. They did not let me down. The Trojans play very exciting basketball. Last Tuesday's game, tonight's game have been two of the most exciting games I've seen since I've been here.
Well, it's a happy sight here at Porter Gymnasium tonight as the fans are leaving and the players are congratulating one another, the fans. Dr. Paul Brown out on the floor, jumping Jerry Thomason at the scorer's table. It's just been an all-around good evening of basketball.
Yes, it has, Bill. We had the parents here. We had roses, we had cheerleaders, we had a lot of points scored, and we had a little defense. It was just an all-around fun night at the Trojan Coliseum.
I think you can say that no finer evening of entertainment could e'er be found.
Could e'er be found, that's right. One man we neglected to give any recognition to is Dave Wells, who said he became a member of the Trojan staff because he liked going on those away games and eating those cheddar melts at McDonald's.
Well, you gotta love that. I mean, that's dedication. The fans are leaving here now, and it just kind of warms my heart to see everybody in a bond of Christian love. That's what this school is all about, Vince.
That's right, Bill. We'll be back with totals and highlights in a minute.
All right, we're back with the post-game show, Trojan Talk. Here where tonight, the Hannibal LaGrange Trojans defeated the Columbia College Cougars by the score of 103-100. Vince, an exciting ball game. You've got the totals.
Yes, I do, Bill. Don Spencer was once more leading the score. He had 32 points. He also carried with him 4 fouls. Cliff chipped in 23 points. Roy Terry added 11. Vern Perdue had 10 points. Bill Hammond put in 9. Nick Graham chipped in 8. Mike Moore with 7. And Marcus Johnson put in a couple of free throws. We had Don with 4 and Nick with 4, but those were the only 2 players we had in foul trouble. Very clean game played by the Trojans. For the Columbia Cougars, Verlon Timms had 30, but he was held to 9 in the second half. We did a good job on him. But Tony Conway scored 19 in the second half to end up at 22. Then we also had Kyle Graham come off the bench for 13. That was about it for their scoring. We had Harry Floyd Bryant picked up 4 fouls in this game. Steve Masterlock also had his 4 fouls. Not so good at the home.
Jeff Lock.
Yes, Jeff Masterlock, excuse me. Not a very good homecoming for Jeff Lockville, but he really played hard. I'm proud of Jeff. Nice to see him playing ball somewhere.
That's right. Good way to get some education. Just really want to thank everybody who was possible. There's a little technical difficulty there, but we're going to keep with it right here on HLG. Just want to take a moment to say the Trojans had a pretty good year. Little adversity, 15 and 13, but they did a good job. A few more breaks, it could have been a 20-win season. A few more breaks, we could have had a lot of the players that we didn't have the second half of the season. It was a tough year, but all in all, it was a good year.
Tough year. We got a winning season out of it, 15, possibly 16 wins. With the full team, we could have easily pulled off 20 wins. I'm really proud of players like Mike Moore and Matt Ellich who walked onto the team and made a sizable contribution into our 15-16 win season. But I will say this about the Trojans. The future of Trojan basketball, I believe, is very bright. We need to hold on to some players until their senior year. Now, we accomplished a lot of wins this year with the makeshift team. The talent is definitely there. What we need is possibly for us to recruit a couple of big guys. We're going to need a guard to take close position. But I believe with right recruiting, holding on to the players, we can legitimately win 20 games and be probably the top 1 or 2 teams in the Show Me Conference, Bill.
I think you're right about that. I think you can see many examples throughout the year. I think you can take the Harris Stowe game as an example. I think they played Mobile tough 3 times. You win the Mobile games, you have 18 wins right there. I think you can count on one, and I know on
of total points they lost to Mopat combined in all the games that they played them this year. Many games could have been won. You're talking an experience, in a couple of years, an experienced ball club who has a definite chance to win the Show Me Conference. I think it was a good year of Show Me Conference basketball for the Trojans. They got conference experience. I think it was good for them to get into this type of action. I think in the future, you're going to see maybe an 18, a 20-win season. Maybe next year, if not next year, maybe the year after that.
That's right, Bill. And right now we've got a few of the members of the Trojan squad who we're going to interview and get their comments on the team. Tim Seago, you want to come on up here?
Tim Seago, statistician extraordinaire, just made Trojan basketball history by just being the great guy that he was. Tim, I just want to know what your thoughts on this season, just in retrospect, right now, what are they?
Well, you all pretty well covered it. We should have won 2 or 3 games that we really didn't. We lost Harrisville by 2. We were up by 23 with 8 minutes left. Probably could have won either one of the 2 Mobat games. And definitely in the Mobat tournament, we should have beat this team here, and we should have beat Lindenwood also. 4 or 5 different wins there, and we could have been in the playoffs this year.
Well, Tim, thanks for the short interview. John Shelby, John ran the 45-second clock all year, did a wonderful job. John, what was the missing ingredient for the Trojans this year? They had a chance to go to the playoffs. It looked bright in the early going, but what happened?
I think they lacked a little bit of experience and a dominant big man inside.
You think maybe if we could get a 6'8", 6'9", 6'7" player even, get in there, we can compete on the NAIA level?
Definitely. I was a little disappointed in Phil. I thought Phil would come around a little faster than he did. But I knew it would take him a while. I thought he'd come around a little quicker, but things didn't work out exactly that way. But I'm confident if we get a big man in, get some more experience, cut down on our turnovers, we'll be a good team.
John, I want to ask you on a serious note, what was the feeling, what's it like to sit by Jerry Thompson for 40 minutes of basketball?
Well, I still believe the Bible's infallible in there.
Anything else you would say?
Well, I think that about it.
Well, John, we thank you for the interview, and well, good luck in your future plans, and we just love you, and thank you for taking
God bless you.
God bless you, too.
Hamilton Grange basketball has been brought to you by Chevrolet, the heartbeat of America. And Bush Beer.
This has been a production of KHLG Sports in cooperation with the SNI Sports Network. John Happy Hannigan, President.
That's a good hug to close out with. A tender moment.